After that, we go for the turbine. Okay. So, what is the boiler and what is the turbine? We just discuss one by one. Okay, students, the basic uh, about the boiler we go through there. For that, I show you this short video. The people in this video. So in this process, what we can see we can see we give the heat to the water and water converted to the steam. Okay, this is the simple phenomena when we increase the temperature of water, the water convert to the steam, and this phenomena and is work as a steam boiler. Okay, so the meaning is that we can generate the steam by increasing the temperature of the water. Okay, so the same method or same technology is used to generate the steam from the boiler. So boiler is nothing but as name is explained. Boiler means boiling. Okay, the boiler is boiling the water. Equipment which is boiling the water. Okay, so many other equipments is there which is boil the water, but they don't call the as a boiler because our simple vessel is also used to boil the water and convert the water into the steam, but we can't say that vessel is the boiler or the pressure cooker is there. It is also convert the water into the steam, but pressure cooker is not a boiler. So what is the boiler? So the boiler definition is the boiler is a device or equipment which is convert or generate the steam with a specific pressure. Minimum pressure is 1 bar. Okay. So if a equipment generate the steam with a specific uh, pressure that is 1 bar, then only we call this is a boiler. Okay. So see this video. See, steam is generating here, and this is the flame. By this flame, water is boiling, and the phase is changed liquid to vapor. Now, see the cycle. Fuel. What we can use as a fuel: oil, natural gas, and coal. air, oxygen, because without absent of oxygen, the fire is not generated. Okay? For the fire generation, fuel burning, the oxygen is required, that is the air. And heat. See, heat, fuel, air, and heat. Now this chemical reaction is happened. And what does this chemical reaction? This chemical reaction heat up the particular vessel or boiler. Now this is a closed vessel, but what happened here? We just okay. This is the closed vessel, but for the presentation purpose, this section is open. So from this we create the heat, and now the water is boiling, and see here the upper portion is generating the steam. The same work is generate the steam here. Now what you see, a liquid is totally convert to whatever the liquid is there, totally convert to the steam and mix with environmental gas. Now again, what happened? The material is met. Okay, so now see, in the previous example, the upper portion is open. The upper portion is open. Okay. In this section now, what we can do, we provide a cover on the upper side and make a pipeline to supply the generated steam. Now, what happened now? You can observe that now what is this pipe? This pipe is water supply. Means the in previous example, what happened? The total work is converted to the steam, and your vessel is dry, means without the steam. Okay, without the water, then what happened? Your vessel is damaged. So this is the water supply, continuous water supply is there. So maintain the water level, and here what happened, flame is generated, and this available water convert to the steam, and this steam is transferred through this steam pipe. Now observe this operation. So water supply is continuous, so water level is does not reduce, and the steam is properly generated and passed through this steam pipeline. Yeah. Now what happened? We close all this system, means flaming, water chamber, and this combine in a chamber. All these assembly combine in the chamber, so that we call it boiler. Now see here, this is the combustion chamber. Combustion chamber is made here, and here is burning. So you can see what operation is done. How a simple phenomena, water converting to steam, is make a boiler system. So the basic things how boiler system is generated, we can see here a combustion chamber is needed, a water supply pipe is needed, a steam supply is needed, and a vessel where water is collected and is needed. Okay, so this fuel is burned and flame is created, and this flame heat up the water, and water convert to the steam, and we can store the steam in a particular vessel and supply as per requirement. Now, why this phenomena is occur? See, this is sun, and these blue rays is ultraviolet rays. And what happens is these ultraviolet rays reflect with the earth because the ozone layer is there. Because this ozone layer, the harmful ultraviolet rays is not reach to the earth. See, now again see this simple operation, a simple experiment. We take a water vessel, make a color. Okay, just put, don't mix that, and we increase the temperature. Okay, so due to the temperature difference, what happened? The color mixing is automatically. We don't move the water, but how water is particle is moving due to the temperature difference. Increase the temperature at the bottom, and what happened? Color is mixed. So this is the basic operation regarding the regarding the boiler. So what can we say if we're trying to give a definition? If we trying to give the definition of a steam boiler, then the boiler is the equipment which produce the steam in a high pressure. In a high pressure. Okay, if a device generates the steam with a specific high pressure, then it is the boiler. Okay. So there is many type of boiler is there. The steady steam boiler. In the steam boiler, there is also many type. Boiler is there basis on the basis on the tube type, basis on the fuel supply, basis on the pressure gen problem. Okay, students, let's start again. See, so what is a steam boiler? A modern steam power station is highly complex and it is required to numbers of main equipment and auxiliaries equipments. The importance okay. So what is the main equipments which is used in the power plant? One steam generating equipments that is nothing but a steam boiler. Two prime mover for water treatment plant. Five electrical equipments. One steam generator. So what is the steam generator now? You can see steam generating equipment is an important part of a steam boiler station and it is mainly constructed with the generation of superheated steam. So, what is the main purpose of the uh, boiler or steam generator? Okay, so we between the steam boiler, sorry, steam generator, because whatever the vessel is there, okay, that is also steam generated. We supply the heat and water convert to the steam. So we call that these are the steam generator. But in the specific power plant, we need a boiler. Okay, so that boiler uh, to produce the dry steam or superheated steam. Okay, so what is the meaning of dry steam and superheated steam? The meaning of that, the dry steam is the the dry steam is that steam where no water molecule is presented on the steam. Okay, so see here. It includes items such as boiler, boiler furnace, superheater, economizer, air preheater, and other heat reclaiming device. Boiler is a closed vessel in which heat energy obtained by a coal combustion is used to convert water into the steam and it could be broadly classified into two: water tube boiler and fire tube boiler. Okay, so what the main all the boiler categorized in these two classification: water tube boiler and fire tube boiler. So what is the water tube boiler and what is the fire tube boiler? The difference is that when we call tube water tube, so water run in the tube. To memorize the definition or know about that, water tube, water is come first and then tube, then water run in the tube, that is the water tube boiler. And fire tube means fire running in the tube. Okay, so when water run in the tube, that is the water tube boiler, then fire running in the tube, that is the fire tube boiler. Okay, so we talk about the detail about these types. Okay, this is the systematic block diagram of the uh, power plant. So see here, see this is the cold pipe here, and this is our boiler. This is the exhaust suction, and here what we can see, steam, water, particulated removed, fly ash. Okay, here is the generator and here is the steam turbine. Okay, so the steam is supplied, the dry steam is supplied to the steam turbine, and they rotate the turbine, and this rotation go through the generator, and what happened? Generator generate the electricity. High voltage electricity is generated. So the main important things for any power plant is the method by which we rotate the turbine. Okay. By rotating the turbine, what happens? Mechanical energy is generated, and these mechanical energy through the generator converted to the electricity. Okay. So, because the other energy, like heat energy, like mechanical energy, chemical energy, easily converted to the electrical energy, and these electrical energy is easily converted to other form of energy. So, the storing of the energy in the form of electrical energy is very easy and very convenient. Okay, because we easily convert to the electrical energy to the another form of energies. Okay, so equipment are used in the power plant. First, steam generating equipment, that is the boiler, condenser, prime mover, water treatment plant, and electrical equipment. Okay, electrical equipment for checking the electricity generated or not. No, see, boiler, oil and gas fired steam boiler. Okay, so oil and gas fired steam boiler. Mm, so what is the meaning of oil and gas? Means as a fuel, these oil or gases are used to combustion, for the combustion. Boiler is the, see here the definition of the boiler. Boiler is the closed vessel in which heat energy obtained by coal combustion is used to convert water into the steam, and it could be broadly classified into two, that is the water tube and fire tube boiler. What is that? I already explained, but we're going to explain in detail. Okay. Now, in the water tube boiler, water flow through the tube. That I say, water tube means water flow inside the tube. Fire tube means fire flow inside the tube. That is the very simple difference between water tube and fire tube boiler. Okay. Now, see, combustion flow through the tube surrounding by the water. Water tube boiler are more advantage than fire tube boiler since it's required less space, smaller in the size, tube and drum, high working pressure due to the small drum, less chance of explosion. These we choose the water tube boiler of large capacity in the steam power station. The picture of boiler, control board and water tube boiler is given below respectively. See here. Turbine. Now what is the turbine? The turbine generator consists of a series of steam turbines interconnected to each other and a generator on a common shaft. There is a high pressure turbine at the one on a common shaft. There is a high pressure turbine at one ended, followed by an intermediate pressure turbine to low pressure turbine and the generator. As steam moves through the system and losses pressure and thermal energy into the expand in the volume, requiring the increasing the diameter and larger blade. Okay, so what happened? The high pressure steam is generated, and this steam is throughout the turbine blade, and the energy is released. Thermal energy is released, and the pressure drop is there. Due to this effect, the blade is rotated and turbine is rotated, and this turbine is connected to the generator like a prime mover, and this mechanical energy converted to the electrical energy through this generator. Now, see here, this is a real diagram. Right? This is the real diagram of a turbine. So, see the blade of turbine here. The steam turbine generator, being rotating equipment, generally has a heavy, large diameter shaft. The shaft therefore required not only the support also but also required to keep in position with the while the running to minimize the fractional resistance to rotating the to the rotation. The shaft has a number of bearing is there. The bearing shell in which the shaft rotate are lined with a local friction material like a pavement metal. All lubrication is there provide to further reduce the friction between the shaft and the bearing surface to increase the generation limit. Now, we talk about the superheater. Superheater is a device which is used in the boiler to generate the superheated steam. Okay, so what happened in basic water converted to the steam? Okay, so in the basic what happened? The temperature of boiling water is 100 degree and the generated steam is 100-degree temperature. So we again heat the steam and increase the temperature of steam. So until all the water molecule is removed from the steam and we get the superheated steam or fully dry steam. And this dry steam is supplied to the turbine. Okay, so students, uh, 40 minutes is over, so you can join again. Okay, once it disconnected, you can join.